Hey, what's up you guys? So it is that time of the year where the dreadful word September rolls off my tongue and we all get a little bit sick inside. So I decided to do a little bit of an advice video and just tips and tricks on how to survive this year of school, and maybe it's your first year of high school, maybe it's your last year, but either way, listen to these tips, okay? They might help you. So the way I have this split up is I'm going to do style, your questions, and my personal tips on how to survive school. So without further ado, let's get started. So something that is very important to me is white teeth. Make or break for me. So if you want to get that perfect back to school smile, White with Style has a deal for you. With tons of flavors that most brands don't actually carry, White with Style is the best way to get an amazing looking smile. So my experience while using White with Style was actually pretty good. Unlike other teeth whitening products that I've used in the past, this one actually tasted kinda good and it wasn't a pain to use. I got to try watermelon, which is just one of the many flavors that you can choose from. Another huge deal breaker for me when buying products like these is the way that they test it and what's in it. White with Style is gluten-free, cruelty-free, vegan, and made in the USA. So if you would like to try White with Style for a very cheap price, I have a discount code in the description below that you can use. So when you use my code, you will be able to get the Sparkle White Professional Teeth Whitening Kit for only $28. And if you end up getting this, tweet me a picture of you using it and I'll be sure to retweet you and follow you and we'll both have amazing white teeth together. So moving on to something that I would wear to school, I guess, basically every day of my high school career, I would wear some sort of black jean. I would wear black jeans and pair them with either a boot or some Vans, whatever I was feeling that day, but always black jeans. Mainly I would just wear t-shirts. I wouldn't go too crazy with my top choice because, you know, you're only there for 6 hours and really no one cares what you look like or what brand you're wearing. Hate to break it to you, but it's true. And that's basically what I would wear. It's not that hard. Just don't wear a garbage can or a bed sheet and I think you'll be alright. Another make or break for me when meeting new people in class or whatever is the way that they smell. You can't be smelling bad when you go back to school. Everybody needs an amazing cologne and amazing smell to match their own personality. But sometimes they can get really expensive and that's why I recommend Scentbird. With this you pay a really cheap price to get a really amazing designer cologne. They have everything from YSL, Tom Ford, Versace, anything that you can think of. And it's super cheap and you don't have to be paying those designer prices and it's still good and you still smell amazing. I will also have a discount code in the description below if you want to get these colognes even cheaper. Moving on to the questions that you guys had that you asked me on Twitter. How do I get into the cool kids group? Well, honey, listen, there's really no such thing as the cool kids group. You just find your group and then you automatically become the cool kids group in your own head because no one in high school is really the cool kids group, so it's not a thing. Mainly in high school, it's just cliques and you find your crew and you stick with that crew and that's that. You guys are the cool kids. How do I not drop out? But seriously, how not to drop out, I went to my guidance counselor every day because I couldn't be asked to stay in class. It's bad, but yeah, I missed a lot of classes. Just find teachers or guidance counselors that you can go to anytime during the day. Just leave class if you have to, and it'll all be cool. Stay cool, calm, and collected, and if you're too stressed out, leave. How do you deal with boys? Well, if you guys can put up with me, I think you'll be just fine. No. I can't even fake that. Just ignore them. They'll go away. All they want is attention. All boys want is just attention, and if they don't get it, they'll go away. They may say whatever they need to say, but just ignore it and life goes on. Are you ever afraid that you'll never see your best friends again? Like ever. Like ever in a million years. Ever. Well, no, because we have social media now and text messaging, and if you really wanted to see your best friends after you graduate, you'll make an effort to see them. Why is applying to college so annoying, and where are you applying, and where? What are you doing? What are you doing after high school? Well, I don't know what it's like to apply to colleges because I'm not going. But I know applying to colleges can be annoying, but I'm sure you'll find your best fit and you'll do great and awesome and kill it. and be way more educated than I ever will be. How to avoid bullies. Well, if the ignoring part doesn't work, you need to either tell someone and if the teachers aren't helping and they continue to do it, you need to settle it yourself. Little secret. Either or. But I don't promote violence, but you gotta do what you gotta do. How to make friends when you have loads of anxiety. Well, I'm sure that there are tons of other people in your school that have the same problem, and if you ever see someone sitting alone at lunch, go sit next to them. Cliche, but it works, I promise. And they're probably in the same boat as you, and if you talk to them, maybe it'll create an everlasting friendship. How do you keep up with school and your grades and YouTube on top of that? Well, little known fact, I don't. I failed. Normally I would set like filming days on days that I know I would get out of school early and I could just film and do it after school and whatever. And that day would just be set on YouTube. In class, I wouldn't take notes. I would write out my script and video ideas of what I needed to do that day after school. Plus, this year I get to get out earlier because I have a study hall at the end of the day and I could just leave school and go film my YouTube stuff and do the things. How do I keep up with grades? I don't. So moving on to my own personal tips on how to survive school. My tips are short, sweet, and to the point, and they will help you. I hope they helped me, but it may be different for everyone. It's my opinion that I don't think that there's a kid out there that hated school more than me last year, or the year before, or the year before. I skipped tons of classes. I would hide in the bathroom. I would watch Drew Monson, and I would hang out the whole day, and if I was ever stressed in class, I would leave and I would either go to my guidance counselor, I would go sit in the bathroom for 7 to 10 minutes and I would have to leave. I would make myself leave because I'm like, I can't sit in this disgusting bathroom all day. It's gross. And if I still wasn't fine, I would just go for a walk around the building. If you walk around confidently enough, people won't bother you or say, where are you going? I've done it hundreds of times. Another tip that I have is make friends with your teachers the minute you meet them, because you're gonna have to deal with them for the entire year, whether you like it or not, and getting a class switched is a lot harder than it seems to be. This part of the video is just gonna go out to the freshmen starting high school, what you should do. Listen to me. Alright. Don't run in the hallway. If you're late to class, no one cares, okay? You're late. Don't run. It is so annoying, okay? Don't scream. Stop. And if you're lost, ask someone, they'll help you. And that is pretty much all of the advice I have. But until then, I wish you all the best of luck in this school year. If you're going to school, if you're out of school, enjoy it. Go live your life, make some money. And yeah, best of luck, and I will see you guys all next week with a brand new video. See you later. Bye. I was sitting cross-legged and I didn't think that through. See you later. See you next week. Bye. Can you see myself?